today I'm going to be discussing something that is very close to my heart, and that is sort of things dealing with anxiety and panic attacks. This is something that's very important to me because it's something that I've struggled with personally for several years now, and I've kind of found little ways to help myself deal with it, and I thought this might help you also. I did recently do a Tumblr post on this, recently being like 2 days ago or something, maybe even just 1 day ago, I don't remember, but it's there, so if you want to check that out, I will leave a link to that post below so that you can read that if you want to just see it in writing, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of the points that I mentioned there. If you think someone might be able to use this video, or you might be able to use this video, then definitely try to share this, and it would be really helpful because I think that they would like to see it. I don't usually ask people to share my YouTube videos because I'm too cringy for that, but like I think it could help people, so I think it's more important than most of my other videos. So definitely share it if you can, or if you want to, or if you think it would help people. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out, or if you think it can help other people out, because that also helps more people to see it. So I'm going to be talking about this from two different perspectives: the person who is having the attack, and also from the perspective of the friend or family member or partner or whoever it is that is with this person when that happens. So first I'm going to start out if you are having an anxiety attack. So these are just some things that have helped me out personally that I've just kind of found out over the years or figured out on my own, and I cannot guarantee that these will work for you because every person is a little bit different and everything that's happening to you can be very different from the next person, so it's really important that you just kind of test different things out and figure out what's going to help you the most. So the first and most important thing that I think helps me the most is to make sure that you understand that you can get out of the situation. So whatever situation that you're in that is causing you to have a panic attack, or your anxiety to get really bad, to just feel anxious or panicky, or even to start to break down, I think it is very important that you understand that you can actually get yourself out of the situation. And I think that it sounds very simple, but it was very difficult for me. Like personally, this is actually one of the most difficult steps, because whenever I'm having an attack, it's sometimes hard for me to focus and think like, there's a way I can just leave. I can go out and get some fresh air. There's a door right there. I can just go out and get some fresh air. I can go over here. I can step into the bathroom and get out of this crowded hallway. I can do various things that would kind of help me out in that sort of situation. So I think maybe if you just try to, like, when you start to feel really bad, just like think like, okay, it's okay, and try to just take a deep breath and think, I can get out if I do this and this and this, and then I'll be out and I won't be in the situation anymore and it'll be okay. Sorry, that's Cameron, my guinea pig. He's drinking from his water bottle. Take deep breaths if you can. I know this is really difficult because sometimes it's really hard because I start hyperventilating, and it's really hard to get myself to just take long, deep breaths. There are tons of different posts on Tumblr and GIFs and things like that that say, like, take breaths in sync with this. And they'll have like an image that's like moving in and out and getting bigger and smaller and things like that. So that's really helpful if you want to have something to help you like see, like a visual to help you calm down. Try finding something in your surroundings that you can see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. That's using all 5 of your senses, so it is very important that you can kind of find different things. It's sort of a distraction, and it's like a way to get yourself to focus on something. Try to think of things that you like, things that make you happy, things that are just your favorite things. For instance, like using numbers helps me, like thinking of 5 books I like, 4 authors I like, 3 movies I've watched recently, 2 things that I want to do when I get home, 1 animal that I really like, and just like using numbers to count down or count up is also helpful. So then I just start thinking of lists and numbers because I really like lists, and then I'm focused more on that than on my anxiety. So now I'm going to be talking about if you are the friend or the other person in the situation with the other person that's having the attack. So this is just kind of helpful, but I think the most important thing to understand if you are the, I'm just going to say the friend, you should understand that you need to ask the person who is having the attack before doing anything. Always ask them, because you can do something that is going to make the thing 10 times worse even though you're trying to help and you have good intentions. Again, my first step is going to be to try to get them out of the situation that they're in, whether it's just the room that they're in, if it's like a party and they feel really stressed about that, or if it's a crowded hallway. That's usually the kind of thing it is for me. And I feel like I'm trapped, because being trapped is like really what starts stemming my anxiety from it. I don't know if that made sense, but I think it makes a little bit of sense. And sometimes when I'm in that situation, I know for me it's really hard for me to get myself to just think about how am I going to get out of here, because I'm just focused on the situation and I'm just kind of really scared. So I think it's important that you help that person get out of there if they need to get out. So you can ask them like, do you want to leave the room? I can help you get out of here. And then they'll be like, yes. Or if they say no, obviously just let them stay if that's what they want to do. But I think getting out of the situation is very helpful in any case. If it's causing you to have a panic attack, it's super important that you are not in that situation anymore. You can ask them if they'd like a glass of water, something to drink, or if they want to sit down somewhere, if you can find them somewhere to sit down if they can. That's really helpful too. And the worst case scenario is really that they won't want you to help at all and they'll just want to be alone for a bit, in which case you should just leave them alone. Maybe they want to be alone. I know sometimes that happens to me. I just want to kind of sit in my room and be by myself so that I can get myself back to being calm and relaxed and just able to do things. And that is all the tips that I have if you're going through something like this. A very long time ago, so it's like kind of cringy, I made a relaxation tips video for like just relaxing and like winding down with anxiety, where I talked about like coloring and drinking tea and all that stuff. So I will link that down below as well in case you want to watch just general winding down relaxation kind of thing, because I didn't talk a lot about that. I talked more about just like anxiety attacks and things in this video. But definitely just do things that make you happy and will calm you down. And I think that's the best route to go in this situation. And obviously if you comment tips that would help with your anxiety, that might help other people who read the comments, and then everyone can help each other out. And that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time.